On the last episode of Star Ocean Free, Fate Lion God became a Super Saiyan, and Vendini ships attacked. But then Maria arrived to save the day. And now, we're off to go and kill some Vendini scum. But, yeah, first of all, I guess we have to, reunite with everybody. I forgot exactly what you're supposed to do here, but, I don't know if you have to go and, talk to people, but we're in here and we have to go around, and I don't think we can actually do too much here. I mean, I don't know, maybe we can pop in on the dead Dion and Amina in here. And yeah, they've been carried over to the mall. So yeah, it's not Dion's room anymore. Dion's gone. So yeah, that little subplot's out of the way. I forget if you have to go down here, but we can go down here anyways. Let's talk to this person. Let us pray that I never have to talk to you ever again. Right, we're going to go back up here, because that was a complete and utter waste of time. I think we have to talk to the Queen. That's what we need to do. So we have to go all the way back up here. Yeah, that's what we've got to do. Always going back and forth in this game. You're never not doing that. But, yeah. If we go from here, we can go in here and maybe we can have an audience with the Queen. There we go, let's talk to the Queen.
Your Majesty, they said they would explain the situation. Very well.
You say you're from another world. You ask us to believe this. Nonsense. Stop wasting Her Majesty's time.
Silence, Lascelles.
Your Majesty.
I understand your surprise, but what we speak is the truth.
This is quite sudden, not to mention quite difficult to believe. However, recent events in our country leave me with no choice but to believe. Your Majesty, these people can be trusted. I believe they are telling the truth. And you say this new enemy will return again? Why would that be?
I think that I am their objective.
So, you are the cause of this entire affair?
I don't want to believe it myself, but yes.
Then all we have to do is hand you over to them. Then they will go home, no?
Lascelles, you are to remain silent.
Your Majesty.
Can we fight these Vendini with our Thunder Arrow?
I can't be sure, but I believe so. The Thunder Arrow would divert the Vendini long enough for us to leave the planet and fix this situation.
For the sake of our country, it might indeed be best to simply hand you over to them. However, you are our guest. It would not be proper for us to abandon you now.
Your Majesty, you mean...
Yes. We shall let you use the Thunder Arrow.
Your Majesty, thank you very much.
We are grateful, Your Majesty.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do about the range problem? It's not much good to us if we can't reach them.
Yeah, I know.
We've got a problem!
Watch your tone. You are in the presence of Her Majesty the Queen.
Someone has infiltrated Kadan.
What?
Who?
It was one of those celestial ships, Your Majesty. They landed right next to the shrine. We believe they're headed for the Sacred Orb.
The Sacred Orb?
They wear a strange kind of armor and are equipped with weapons that emit glowing beams of light. The runologists have them stopped for the moment, but they can't do anything against those weapons. At this rate, they'll be at the Sacred Orb in no time.
Glowing weapons. Those would be disruptor rifles. They must be remnants of the Vendini fleet.
that's the case, why are they going after the orb instead of us?
What's Kadan and what's this sacred orb?
Kadan is the holy land of our church. It's where the sacred orb is enshrined, a mysterious sphere that emits the purest light. Holy water flows freely from it. It is said that in the hands of Aquaria's ruler, the orb is capable of all kinds of miracles. The waters of this lake which surround Aquios are also of the sacred orb.
Your Majesty, which way is Kadan?
To the east of Aquios.
I see. Interesting.
What in the world?
What is it?
I'm picking up an energy reading in the location you described that is too technologically advanced for this planet. It's even beyond our ability to identify.
What?
It may be a so-called out-of-place artifact, or OPA. I bet the Vendini detected this sacred orb while they were searching for us.
So you think they're after the sacred orb?
It's the most likely explanation. If you look back at history, anyone who got their hands on OPAs acquired incredible power. It would pretty much go without saying they'd want it.
That's terrible. We can't let them steal our sacred orb. Your Majesty, we must send soldiers immediately.
Yes. Take your unit and make for Kadan at once.
Your Majesty.
Please, wait a moment, Your Majesty.
We are sorry, but we must attend to your business later. Responding to these thieves at Kadan must take precedence.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Aquaria's military could stand up to them with their current equipment.
We are aware of this, but we cannot let them steal the sacred orb.
Look, I'll go to Kadan.
What are you thinking?
It's my fault the Vendini ever came here in the first place. I have to accept responsibility somehow.
Hey, wait a second. You mean we, right? You planning on going there alone?
He's right. Going alone would be suicidal. If you die, then I've come here for nothing. I'm going too.
Thank you.
Very well. Then we shall leave it to you.
Your Majesty, I'll go with them as well.
Yes, please do. As the situation is grave, we give you permission to use the sealed cavern. Show them the way.
The sealed cavern?
Yes, it is a place in which only members of the royal family are allowed. But I'm making an exception. Do not fail us.
Your Majesty.
I love how they still use flip phones in like the far future. You gotta remember, this isn't just the future, this is the far future, and they're still using flip phones. But you gotta remember the time this game came out, it was 2003. So yeah, it makes sense given that. But yeah. So basically, as you can see, like there's this sacred orb, and it's this OPA, this really powerful artifact that people want, and when they get them, they get great power. And yeah, like the Queen doesn't want them to take the orb because, you know, it's important. Which kind of sounds a little bit familiar to me, right? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm referring to. I'm not going to say any more on that, but if you know, you know. But in any case, we're going to go through the Arisa Fields. We don't have to do the next one just yet because there's a few other things to do. First of all, I want to do a private action, so we're going to do just that. As there's a private action that we can do here, I feel, and yeah. Because we've been doing a lot of cutscenes and stuff, and yeah, we haven't really been doing anything else recently. But yeah. Anyways, someone around here. I think maybe this guy. Yeah, this is it. This is the private action. Depending on what you choose will depend on who likes you. Some people will like you if you pass, some people will like you if you say yes, I want to hear about it. I'm going to pick yes. But yeah, there's another private action for you guys. I know it's really amazing private action. I know you're really, really happy to see that. That's what we're all here for, isn't it? But yeah, so as I say, we haven't really been doing much. But now that we do have Maria in the party, one thing that we can do is we can actually use her for invention. And the same goes for Adre as well, because... or Adre as well, because they can also invent too, so... If we go to invention, we can have a look at talent levels. So, as you can see, like Maria is very good at compounding, she's decent at alchemy, and she's good at writing, and she's decent at engineering. She sucks at smithing though, apparently, but Adre is pretty good at smithing. So, we're gonna replace one of these two. I think we'll replace Nell for the time being. That way we can have someone do compounding, but obviously, like, Nell's better at compounding than Adre. So, I mean, it's not like we have anyone else that's really good at compounding right now, but we're gonna give this a go. Hopefully this works out for us. And of course it doesn't. Should have known better than to expect to succeed, even with Maria. Yeah, we know. Freaking invention sucks. You're supposed to create stuff, not eat stuff, Maria. That's probably why we're failing. And we just wasted money, thanks for nothing. God, I hate invention in this game. Right, let's try this then. Surely you can do this. Surely this is possible. Right, we got something there. Resurrection Mist. I think we've already got that, if I recall. Maybe we didn't, I forget. Whatever, we'll just invent this. Another annoying thing about this is you have to sit here and wait for a bar to fill. Why? Just make it work instantly. Come on. Like, why do we have to deal with this shit, man? Like, I can't just speed it up. Like, I have to sit here and wait for no reason. So stupid, man. But yeah, we just don't have the skills to make anything decent, it seems. We can try this. Maybe this will work. We got witch tablets, which they're decent, I suppose. Let's try this. There we go. Super potion! Oh, and petrified. We've already got that. It's not very super, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, what we need to do now is we have Adre now, so... what's his smithing? 29, 31, 27... Let's try doing this. We need to expand the workshop or so. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh dear. We could try crafting, I guess, but right, we have to. Let's see what everybody's skills are. Cooking is pretty shit for Maria. Nell's apparently a good cook, but we haven't seen her cook anything of value. She's not very good at crafting. Adre can cook though. But he's not very good at crafting either. Maybe if we get these two working with Adre, we can get some good cooks going around and make something with cooking. Maybe that's what we need to do. Get something decent out of cooking. Like so. Ah, for God's sake, they failed. You failed me, Adre. You failed me. I love how when he succeeds, he gets that huge grin on his face and you see these massive pit lord-like teeth show up. Like he does a pit lord face. But yeah, we got some ramen, which is good because you get 70% MP recovery. That's going to be handy. Anything that recovers MP is worth making, so yeah. Look at this face. Oh, we got another one, apparently. Right, let's try this. Oh, come on. We're nearly run out of money. And we did run out of money. Great. Right, let's try this. There we go, we did it. Cheap sashimi, that's not good. If you want to die, that's a good thing to eat. Whatever, we'll cook this. We got grating. I think we've already made that before. So we've just lost a lot of money for no reason. Great! Wonderful! Well, we're gonna have to get some money now. If we want to continue with that, that's gonna suck. But I think, as I say, like we really need to do some grinding. That's one thing that we definitely need to do. Like, I'm trying to think, like, because there's got to be some, oh look, Maria there. Yeah, we get it, you're a bit pissed off. And, yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's any inventors around here. I don't think there are though. I know there's another private action somewhere, but I don't exactly know where. But what I do want to do is... Actually, I'm not going to do anything... No, I probably should. I'm just going to go back here, I think. But I need to make some cash. I'm broke as fuck. That's the problem. But, as I say, like... I'm trying to remember. Is there a private action at Arius? And I think there is another private action you can do here. But I'm trying to remember where it is. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out... Oh, there he is here. And yeah, we have another power action here. And yeah, the choices you have are there's multiple choices, and depending on what you choose, will ultimately depend on what people think about you. So I'm not really sure which one to choose here. All I'm going to say is, if you pick this, a lot of people will hate you. But these, I'm not sure which one I should pick really between these two. Like, as I say, like, this doesn't really make as much sense because of the type of power that Maria has. I mean, she gets, like, she has, like, the power to, like, alter, like, matter pretty much, which that can and can't be destructive, whereas Fate is destructive. I'm just going to go with the top one. So, yeah, basically what she's saying is that, like, basically all you need to know is that Fate and Maria are like the ultimate tag team. If they both unleash their power together, they would be unstoppable, and that's kind of the point. Like, Maria's power is to alter anything to do whatever she wants. So basically, if she, let's say, she could basically poke you and you would explode into pieces, just simply because she altered her finger to have, like, the ability to just shatter you to bits and stuff like that. She just, as I say, she can alter matter, so, like, she can transform anything into a destructive force, whereas Fate is inherently a destructive force, which sort of makes him more powerful, but at the same time it doesn't, because, well, like, Maria is technically more powerful than Fate, and is the most powerful character simply because she can alter anything at will, but she can't do anything inherently. So even though Maria has a much, like, greater potential of power, like her power cap is a lot, like, higher. She is the most powerful. She, without something to actually alter, she can't actually utilize her power. She needs to have some kind of an object or some form of matter to alter before she can actually use it. Whereas Fate, he has destructive power within him by default, so he can just basically just blow up planets and, you know, like it's nothing at any moment. But, like, Maria, she actually needs to utilize some kind of an object or some form of matter to actually utilize that as a weapon, and that matter has to actually, like, connect with something in order for it to be used as a destructive weapon. But she doesn't, her power isn't limited to just destruction. She can do a lot of different things. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's one of the power actions. I know there's another one somewhere. But yeah, there's a treasure chest here that I forgot to grab. How could I forget that? But yeah, I'm gonna go in here and see if there's anything in here. And yeah, I think this is one of the inventors, but I forgot what you need to get that inventor. Someone's dying there, unfortunately. Yeah, shit happens. Yeah, I'm trying to think where this private action is. I don't know if it's in Arius or what. Oh no, we talked to you already. And yeah, we get it. We know. I can try and go into some of the buildings, I suppose. Maybe that'll be one way of solving the problem. Oh, we've got an item here that I didn't get. How did I miss this? Perfect berries, nice. But yeah, not really much else here really. But I am sort of glad that I went back because there's some items that I kind of needed. But there is another private action and I'm just trying to think where it is. I just don't know where it is, unfortunately. But whatever, we'll do some fights. Just gotta get used to this. Yep. She's not really that strong yet, but she will get stronger. Just need to like level her up a bit. She's a bit under-leveled at this point, so it's like, oh my god, can you just stop, dude? There we go.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
Biggest problem is the fact that, as I say, she doesn't have super powerful gear yet, and she's under-leveled, so she's not going to be that strong yet. But she is definitely going to get stronger, that's for sure.
Get a move on, a worthy opponent.
Oh, for God's sake. The one downside to Maria is that she doesn't have the AoE potential. Like well, she does, but like at this point, given the fact that she's not really super strong, I feel that Cliff is just better for this section. Just these regular enemies right here, Cliff is just better against. She gets more useful later, I feel. But yeah, this is basically what you want to do. It still works. Just that Cliff is probably your best bet for now because she's too low level and she needs leveling up.
That was a fight?
And that's the problem. Like, I need to do a major grind because we're getting to the part of the game that I hate. Like, the next dungeon in the game that we have to do is not a fun one. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's one of the worst dungeons ever made that we're going to next. But it's not the worst. The worst is after the next dungeon. Let's put it this way. We're coming to the part of the game that I really, really don't like. The part of the game that I've been dreading this whole fucking playthrough. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing this. I'm not looking forward to doing this next section of the game because it sucks. It really fucking sucks. And ideally, I just need to do some grinding. But yeah, that's the problem. It's just like, I know what I have to do next, and I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, great. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to you. I'm just trying to figure out. Maybe there's someone in Aquaria. Maybe that's where we have to go. Because I think there's another part of action that we have to do. There we go. But yeah, against these regular enemies, Cliff's probably going to still be better because of his Hammer of Might, but the thing about Maria is she's better against bosses. And she'll be better in like later sections. And of course, you're just going to stand there, aren't you? But yeah. You just want to be annoying, don't you? That's all you want to do. But yeah, given the fact that, I mean, I have Berserk on, and it's, you know, like, it's simply the fact that Hammer of Might is just so good at this point in the game. But we need to get the proficiency of Scarbeam up, and that's kind of the important thing, because if the more we use moves, the better. This game encourages you to spam special moves, so if you do that, it's going to end well for you. If you don't do that, it's not going to end well for you, so you definitely want to utilize this move as much as you possibly can throughout the game. Because the more you do it, the better. Like, it's just... I did not want you to go on auto. Can you not go on auto? God damn it. It's the last thing we want. Stay on fucking manual, right. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. Can you just... Yeah, you can shoot as well from long range with Maria. She's a lot safer to use than Cliff, that's for sure. But I really do not like the Fury system in this game. I really don't. It's one of the worst systems ever made. I just don't like it. It's horrendous. There we go. Will you just die already? There we go.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
Yeah, it would probably be faster if we just use Cliff, to be honest. Like, at this point. Because his Hammer of Might is just godly, but we do need to get some experience and proficiency, because as you can see with Hammer of Might right now, its proficiency is, like, its mastery is 1001, and like hers is like 87. So he's got level 7 Hammer of Might, we've got level 2 Scarbeam. We want to max that out as soon as possible. Also, another thing that we want to do, and I definitely suggest doing it, is you want to get the not that. Do we not have any? Or is it something else? I swear there was something. There was like a book that we could use that gave us spells. What happened to that? Ah, here we go. Decrepit Tome. Give that to Maria. And you got the Worm-Eaten Tome. That's more attack symbols. She doesn't really need attack symbols, but yeah, you definitely want to give her that. But yeah, like, we're gonna have to do a lot of grinding. I feel that's gonna be necessary, because otherwise we're gonna have a rough time. Like, usually, like, when I get to this part of the game, this is where the difficulty goes way up, like insanely high, you know. But yeah, there's not really much we can do about that. All we can do is you know, try and get through this game, I suppose. And as I say, like, I still don't know what's in there. I'm just looking to see if I can find a specific part of action, but I don't know whether it's here or not. That's the problem. Kind of a bit lost here, to be honest. Like, no, not that guy. But yeah, we just need to get some experience. That's what we need, because I don't like this next part of the game. I don't like it one bit. Right. There's got to be someone that we can actually interact with here. Oh, we've got an item there. Let's grab it. If you let me pass, there we go. Not what I wanted, but whatever. I wanted this. There we go. Right, yeah. We get it. But, yeah. Anybody over here worth talking to? Nobody's in here, so yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's any more private actions, because I know there's another private action, I just don't know where it is. Just trying to figure out where it is. This person seems to be bedridden. Right, let's try these buildings here. If nothing else, we can at least, like, loot the houses for treasure, because we forgot to get them, and we got some well-needed full. Like, you definitely need full in this game, oh you do. Yeah, we can't get around there up the stairs, the game's designed around not letting you do that, so we can't do that. Let's go through here then. Oh, we've got some treasure in here. Don't know how I missed all of this before, but I did apparently. And we've got another floor here. Not sure if there's anything of value on this floor though. It's just the floor that has beds in it, that's it. Nothing to see. Right, what's about in this building over here? Yeah, nothing really going on here. Can't go through there. So what about in here? What's going on in this area? Yeah, I know I'm looking a little bit lost here, guys, but whatever. We're talking to some NPCs. That's kind of the episode today. Talking to some NPCs and finding out about their wonderful lives. I'm sure we're all desperate to figure out what it is they do with their lives. And yeah, picking ammo. We don't need to go in here. Waste of time. So yeah. Unless there's something that I'm missing. Like, I can't think of anything that I'm missing. But, yeah. I'm just delaying the inevitable, I suppose. Because I really don't want to go to this next dungeon at all. Because this next dungeon really sucks. I think what I'll do is I'll just start it and, yeah. Yeah, Nell's using her Nimpo powers. So, we're off to one of the worst dungeons in video game history, boys. And I say one of because it's not the worst. And in case you're wondering, yes, the worst is in this freaking place. Anyway, it's very important, you must talk to this woman. If you do not talk to this woman, right now, You are going to regret it later. This is very important. And I mean this, I forgot to talk to this woman before. And yeah, I got screwed over because I didn't talk to her. But yeah, make sure you talk to this woman. The disintegration hammer. This is very important. Yep, that's basically the gist of it. So, here we are in the sealed passage. Oh, well, not yet, but we will be soon. In the sealed cavern. It's at the end of this tunnel. And then I'll explain how the disintegration hammers work. So, basically, as you can see, you have 10 hammers. And these hammers are used to access certain areas in the game. Now, there's going to be a point where you will need these hammers. And if you don't have these hammers, then yeah, it's gonna really suck for you. So make sure you talk to her, otherwise you are going to be in deep shit. But yeah, this is another place with doors. This game and its doors, man. There's always doors around. Yeah, as you can see here, there's these cube things around and above where we are. Yeah, that's going to come into play at some point. We can't go through there though. But we've got this door here. And we can go through here as well. And you'll start to see that we're on the other side where the cube is. And yeah. So, as I say, I don't think there's anything around here. I'm just making sure that there's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here yet, so we need to go through here. And yeah. And we've got the Mudmen! Wonderful.
Here we go, guys. Get 'em
yeah.
Let's get this over with quickly.
These enemies are very susceptible to Maria Scarbeam, so you want to abuse Scarbeam as much as you can, because it's the best way to deal with them. And it's the best way to deal with most enemies at this point in the game, so just basically spam Scarbeam, get used to doing that. Like, Scarbeam's really good against giant enemies like this, in particular. But we need to get its proficiency up, ideally, so that we can actually make it more effective. But because right now it's not the most proficient. We want to be able to get like the fury cost down, but we need an accessory for that, which we'll get later. So for the time being, just get the proficiency up. There we go. Oh, that was close. Now you need to heal us up. And of course, because I need to make her manual. There we go. How did I forget to do that? There we go. Yeah, this is going to be just the annoying thing about this, leveling up the proficiency of Scarbeam, but it will be worth it. Like, Maria's a bit of a late bloomer, like she is, but she is a real late bloomer when she gets going. She really gets going. But yeah, right now she doesn't really have much health, and she's kind of a bit of a glass cannon, so we just need to keep hitting this guy with Scarbeam a lot. That's what we need to do. Because he has a lot of health. I mean, it would actually probably be easier to deal with this guy with Fate, but regardless, it doesn't really matter either way, because yeah. Let's just knock this motherfucker out. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that. Just trying to get fucking this motherfucker down so we can get the proficiency up Scarbeam, that's what we wanna do. But unfortunately, yeah. Takes a while, people.
Let's go.
But it will be worth it once we do. But yeah, let's use Abjuray to heal everyone. To be honest, it might actually be better to have Fate in the party instead of Nell. Because I feel that Nell, like at this point at the very least, Fate is probably going to be more useful than Nell. So I'm going to just replace Nell with Fate for the time being. And the reason being is simply because Fate has the Ice Sword, and I feel like that's going to be useful. Some blueberries. Cooking ingredients, but we have too many, so we can't grab it. But yeah. As I say, there's not much that you can do here, but if we flip this switch on, then we might be able to do something. And when you flip the switch on, suddenly these cubes start moving. And you have to avoid being crushed by the cubes. So yeah, that's something to be aware of. So what I want to do now is I want to leave from here and go into this room. And yeah, that's where the cubes are. So what you want to do is you want to get on top of the cubes, and yeah, you want to kind of like cross over, like so. Oh, we got too far up there. Yeah, this place is can be kind of annoying, but oh, we nearly got up there as well. God damn it. Right. Yep, there we go, we're up there. And we've got these guys.
Okay, guys, let's do it.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna deal with you first. I feel probably important to do that, but we don't have enough. Oh, great. I think these particular guys, are going to be really susceptible to Scabby. But the little thing isn't. The little thing will probably be easiest Hammer of Might. Oh, come on. This is the one problem. She's so weak at this point. This is why I need to grind, just simply to get her to some decent stats. What I want to do is use Ice Sword with Fate right now, and like just basically just whack these guys. Oh. Because yeah, that's the thing. Fate has more proficiency and is stronger for that reason. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop. Right, you're just going to be annoying, aren't you? That's all you're going to do. Just annoy me. The sooner we level up Maria, the better. And unfortunately, Fate is just going to keep getting hit and not actually use the symbology that I'm telling him to use. Right, can I actually get my healing, please? There we go. Ow! Right, use healing again. And again. Oh, you can't. You're still using your symbology. But the thing about Maria is, unlike Cliff, like where you actually want them to go for Cliff, you actually don't want them to go to Maria. You want them to stay away from Maria and go for everybody else. It's the opposite. Because of the type of character she is, she's a long-range fighter, so she's better at not tanking and not getting the attention. And just chipping away from afar. Whilst Fate heals everybody. But because she's not really that powerful yet, because we haven't really gotten the... oh, for God's sake! Fate, you're too slow at fucking healing. I have to fucking waste a fresh stage on her again? Like, we really need to buff this up a lot. Right, she doesn't have any fucking health, and that's the problem. That's the downside. Her health needs to be bigger, to be higher. She needs more hit points. She needs more levels. She just does. It's that simple. Right. That problem's dealt with. Let's heal again. This is why I didn't want to do this dungeon right now, but yeah. Ow! That's massive anyway. How was I supposed to defeat that? How was I supposed to get around that? It's impossible. The AoE is just too massive, and it looks like it's a strong attack as well. So how is anyone supposed to defeat that? How? Fuck off.
That was tougher than it needed to be.
Right. Adria, you're gonna have to fucking heal everybody. Oh, great. This is not going well, is it? This is not going well at all. Right, so we've got a doorway through here. Let's go through here. And we've got another doorway through here. And yeah, we've got a crusher section to deal with now. Wonderful! How nice! So yeah, and we've got another one down here. We have to avoid these bloody fucking, like, cubes of doom. Otherwise you get squashed by the evil cubes. But yeah, the enemies here are just the usual annoying enemies that you're gonna have to deal with throughout the game. Wonderful, isn't it? But she needs to do more damage with this. We need to get a better weapon, that's what we need. We need some better gear. Gear that'll actually deal some damage. That's the thing, Cliff has a decent weapon at this point, and I think that's the reason why we need to like buff his damage, like buff her damage big time. We really do. This is really starting to get on my nerves. And of course, because fucking Cliff got, well, you got hit by Thunder Flare, yeah. This is just one of those fucking fights, isn't it? It's just gonna be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna be as annoying as possible with this fucking enemy. And of course, you're just gonna do this constantly, aren't you? There we go, you're dead. It's because she doesn't have much health at all, that's the biggest problem. Right. Right, I think the most important thing to get Maria is health. Without a doubt. Is he using his symbology? No, he's not. Better heal Cliff, buddy. Like, the thing is, when Fate heals Cliff, it actually heals a lot. But when Fate heals Maria, it doesn't. That's the problem. Now, I guess Maria could technically heal herself. I think that's... Oh, does she... No, she has protection. Okay. And it missed! Wonderful. How wonderful. Fucking... This is gonna take a while, isn't it? These guys have fucking... tons of health. You need to heal. Can you please do that? Alright. Heal me again. There we go. And they're dead, thank God.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
At least we're getting the proficiency up, that's one thing we're definitely doing, and it's very good that we're doing that, because we definitely need to level up that proficiency. But she needs better gear, I think that's the biggest problem. Like, so far she's got a Micro Blaster, which isn't very good. Look at her attack damage, 90, that's the problem. When you look at Cliff, he has 323 attack, that's the thing, you see. Maybe we should give her, like, the Warrior's Bracelet and the... like, something that increases our damage a bit, just simply because we need to strengthen her a little bit. War God Symbol, yeah, we definitely need that. Because right now she's a bit weak. But we also need some cash, so that's the problem as well. I think for the time being, really, we should probably be using Cliff, really, for the most of the part. But against these enemies it doesn't make a difference because Cliff doesn't really work well against them. But it could work well against these ones, particularly. Yeah, as you can see, he's doing a lot more damage. But it's mainly because of his gear. I think that's the problem. Like, she's got... like, right now, like, she's not got brilliant gear. So we need to give her something better. Something that's actually good.
Too late for regrets.
And, yeah, unfortunately we're not getting anything good right now, so, yeah. And we got a save point there. So, yeah, I think we're gonna call it an episode. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.